Kenyatta as they reviewed the containment measures that were already in place. Let's take a look at some of the new measures issued this evening after a meeting in Mombasa between President Uhuru Kenyatta and political party leaders, as well as the head of public service, Joseph Kinyua, Cabinet Secretaries Fred Matiang'i and Mutahi Kagwe. The curfew hours will remain to be implemented from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. for a further 60 days, while the differentiated curfew hours and specific restricted for the previously identified COVID-19 hotspots, that is the 14 counties in the Lake region, have been lifted, and the counties will now observe the nationwide curfew. All physical gatherings remain suspended for a further 60 days, while political leaders and security officers will be held personally responsible for any violation. The devolution conference, which was scheduled to take place in Makueni County next week, has also been suspended. The gatherings affected will also include social gatherings such as weddings will be restricted to 100 persons. Funerals will be conducted within 96 hours after the confirmation of death, while the places of worship will also be required to adhere to a third capacity rule, while bars, restaurants and eateries will continue as guided by the Ministry of Health guidelines. The meeting was attended by, among others, ODM boss Raila Odinga, Musalia Mudavadi, Kalonzo Musyoka and Ford Kenya's Moses Wetangula.
I, Uhuru Kenyatta, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, upon the advice of the National Security Council and in keeping with the recommendations of the National Emergency Response Committee on COVID-19, do hereby issue this revised statement of containment measures via this Public Order number 5 of 2021 on the coronavirus pandemic as follows. 1. That the hours of curfew in the territory of the Republic of Kenya shall continue to be observed from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. for a further containment period of 60 days. Consequently, the differentiated curfew hours and specific restrictions for the previously identified COVID-19 hotspot zones of Kisumu, Siaya, Homa Bay, Migori, Busia, Kakamega, Vihiga, Bungoma, Kisii, Nyamira, Kericho, Bomet, and Trans Nzoia counties are lifted, and these counties will now observe the nationwide curfew prescriptions as specified herein.
Well, still